It's the Playhouse Podcast with Kat and JJ.
Can't believe it. I missed everything.
Miss the show?
What am I going to do?
Check out the Daily Podcast.
As a mom or a dad, have you had the stranger danger conversation with your kids? I feel like this happens less and less nowadays, but have you done it? We heard from a woman this morning who had her daughter in the car, and they are absolutely doing it right. You've got to hear this coming up in the podcast. Let's go. I don't think I'll ever go back away from mouth tape again. God, I am sleeping like a rock.
Even with your mustache?
Yeah, that's a little bit. It sucks in the morning. So what I've done now is I've gotten into the habit of getting into the shower and letting the water kind of get on it before I rip it off. So like I get up and I turn the shower on. In the meantime, I got my mouth still taped shut. And I get in the shower. It's a very weird situation, but I am sleeping like a rock.
Are you really? I'm trying to see if my nose is always clogged. So I wonder if I could breathe like that. I feel like I'd be dying.
Anyways, have a great morning, and thanks for letting us be part of it. If you're on your way, I'm JJ Katz here as well. Let's get on this text.
Yes, this is from Tracy, and I'm glad I don't have this situation. She says, my coworker moved a block away a few weeks ago, and it's been awful. She'll be on walks and just swing by. And we were having dinner last week. Our dining room is on the main level. And she just sat there at the window talking through the screen to us. I don't want to feel like I need to have the curtains shut all the time. We honestly feel like prisoners in our own home. How can I nicely tell her that it's too much? Tracy, oh my God, Derek would die. Derek hates a pop-in. He doesn't even like when people walk their dogs past our house. So I can't even imagine how he would react to this. But it's something that you have to make sure that you almost pussyfoot around, because you have to go work with them, and then that word could spread. Tracy's a jerk. She's horrible to live by.
Living close to a coworker is, unless they're an actual friend and coworker, is a nightmare.
So you had that happen. You lived next to a coworker.
Yeah.
She was what, like 2 blocks away from you?
2 or 3 blocks away, but it was enough where you saw them often enough.
Yeah.
And you were just like, and it's not like I didn't like that person. It was just I didn't want to talk about work when I wasn't at work.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you start.
And I feel like that's all they'd want to know.
And it was kind of really all we had in common was that at work. And I was like, I don't want to hear about some other problem at work while I'm at home or walking with my kids or my dog or something like that. But have you ever been in the situation where you were living really close to a coworker and you had to find some separation? I want to know how that went for you and how you were able to manage it. Would we recap the text?
Yes. So this was from Tracy, and she's in a little bit of a pickle. She says, my coworker moved a block away a few weeks ago, and it's been awful. She goes on walks. She'll just swing by. We were having dinner last week, and our dining room is on the main level, and she just sat there outside the window talking through the screen. I don't know, or I don't want to feel like I have to have the curtains shut all the time, like we're prisoners in our own home. How can I nicely tell her? It's too much. You know who should tell her? Your husband.
Yes, that's what I was going to suggest.
I think it's somebody that, like, you be nice during the conversation, and then all of a sudden he says something that gets in her head, like, you are over here a lot.
Good
like
call.
say something like that. Then normal people, it's like, oh, maybe I am over there a lot. And I shouldn't. But
or her husband's a jerk and you're not a jerk.
Exactly.
Taking one for the team. Ray, hey, good morning. I appreciate you calling. You've kind of gone through a coworker living close thing. What happened?
So what happened was my boss, he moved near me a couple months ago, but he actually sold his car.
Yeah.
And so now it's apparently my responsibility to be driving him into work every day.
Oh, what a bummer. So you have to, is it backtracking or is it on your way? Because that would add to it.
It's on my way, but it's kind of like not the point. It's just like, number one, you make more money than me. Number two.
Yeah.
He is the worst person to be with in the morning. I feel like the biggest issue is that he don't brush his teeth. His morning breath is awful. We're in his little car.
God, does he pay you for gas at all?
I was going to ask that same question.
I've talked to him about paying me for gas, but he keeps sidestepping every single time I bring it up. Like, it's just this big deal.
I wonder how long this is going to last.
Yeah, how long could you see yourself doing this for?
Not for very long. Gas is pretty high. I don't know how much longer I could do this. I asked him, I said, so when you supposed to be getting a new car? He said he's been working on a deal. But I feel like he just keeps feeding me line after line to extend this out as long as he can. And I'm just getting fed up with it at this point.
Yeah. What do you think would happen if you gave him the, hey, my kids have a dentist appointment this morning, so I'm going to be an hour late? Would he just roll with you?
I don't know. I really hope that wouldn't be the case. I've been contemplating it because I do have stuff that comes up in my own personal time, and you're a whole grown man that could pay for his own car. So this is where I'm just kind of baffled.
Yeah.
I feel a little bad about what I did last night. So we were at the track and field, the first one of the season last night, and my mom was sitting there. She loves herself a concession stand. She loves nachos from concession stands. It's her kryptonite. And so she went up there to see if they had it. They didn't. They just had like they went to Sam's Club
popcorn
and just had candy and stuff like that. And then these girls walked by with some like nautical bowls. Okay, the ones with the acai and the pudding and stuff like that. So they walked by and my mom's like, "Oh my God, that looks so good. Where'd you get that?" And they just kept walking.
I've never heard your mom talk like that, by the way.
And she's like, are they even here? I said, maybe their parents brought them for them because if you didn't see them by the concession stand. And then they made the announcement, hey, everybody, special guest here today, nautical bowls. And so she like let out this shriek and she's like, woo, I'm going. So she went and it was very nice of her. She brought me back one. Okay. Oh. But those things are ungodly expensive, right?
Like $10. Yeah.
And it was like $12.50. Okay. So, and I'm like, oh, thank you. I am a snob about my bowl. Like I really enjoy going there, but I'm like a beige girl. And she got me every color on the planet in there, the strawberries, everything. I just like banana. And so I take it and I walk down to where Liam was doing the long jump because my mom doesn't want to walk down there and watch that. It's too far of a jaunt. And so I walked down there and one of Liam's friend's dads is down there. And I said, hey, do you want this? And he eats like a caveman, you know, like good 3 bites. It was gone. And then so it looked like I had eaten the whole thing.
You even brought the bowl back to have to prove to your mom that you ate it?
And I went like this. I like put on a whole show. And I feel really bad about it. I feel like I should throw her a 12 spot.
I would. I'd pay her back right away. First off, why be a snob about that stuff?
Well, I like what I like. I'm not going to eat something I don't like.
You don't like strawberries? Who doesn't like strawberries?
Yeah, I don't like all the colors in there. I don't like the blue and I don't like the dragon fruit stuff. I don't like that. I like a chocolate pudding type thing.
Let me take everyone back to less than 24 hours ago when our friend Kat here had a giant problem with her husband not liking little things about her meals, and we spent a healthy portion on that. Why are you guys such food snobs?
Well, yeah, but he made such a big deal in front of the person that cooked it. I didn't walk up to the people from Nautical Bowls and say, oh my God, this fresh fruit, disgusting. It just wasn't my flavor of bowl. So,
man, I have eaten some disgusting things over the years.
Why?
To not hurt people's feelings.
You of all people, I feel would go like this. Yeah, this is not hitting it.
No, I don't do that with food. I won't do. No, if you went out of your way to do something nice for me, I'm never gonna turn it away.
Yeah, I did a whole. It was a production. I came back with the bowl that was empty. She was like, "Wasn't that good? That granola, it was so fresh and crunchy." I was like, "Oh my God, I know it slapped. It was so good." And that honey.
So not only did you lie to your mother, but you used a word like slapped at your age.
You use slap all the time.
I don't know which is worse.
You hypocrite.
When was the last time? Find one time I used the word slap.
I can't go back a week and listen to all that audio. You just said it the other day.
Thursday morning on our live show, we will have a whole bunch of money to give away, plus more tickets to check out Usher and Chris Brown at U.S. Bank Stadium this summer. We'll give those tickets away, or give you your first chance, actually, to win them at 8:05 during the live show Thursday as we wrap up our podcast now.
Bingo! How fun!
Last week, someone lost an eye at bingo.
Bingo! Bingo what bingo?
Bingo! Bingo! So Kim and her daughter Gabby are in the car already, but we don't know which one they fit with Listener Bingo this morning. Are they, ladies listening, who
have a plan in place for stranger danger? This is not just a one-time conversation that you have with kids. It goes in one ear, out the other. It has to be a lot of communication about it because they might forget.
The strangers outside and they ask you to get in their car and they have candy, are you going to do it?
No.
Oh, good job. What would you say?
No, you're dangerous, guys.
Oh, good job. Good girl. We don't get in cars with strangers, do we? No. Good job. Even if they have candy, you wouldn't get in?
No.
Well, if they
Good.
have muffins.
If they have muffins, I'm going to get in.
No, you're not.
So you just hope that they'll be like, listen, Mom will get me a muffin if I just don't go in this van. But you have a plan in place, a keyword that somebody has to say or whatever it is.
I'm in the hunt this morning for anyone listening who is currently in some kind of litigation. Like, you're going to be in court really soon. You don't really have to spill the beans too much on it, but this just got to be a crazy anticipation. You're waking up and you're like, you never know how something like that is going to go. Hey, Kim, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. Which
How
one
are you guys today?
Great, thank you. Which one do you guys fit?
We fit cats.
Okay, stranger danger. How do you guys go about
danger.
making sure you're not in a dangerous spot?
Here's my thing. I feel like when kids yell and they're screaming for help, everybody turns the other direction. So I taught my little girl, what do you do, Gabby?
I yell fire.
Yes.
She's going to yell fire because everybody wants to see a fire. People will look and they'll see that somebody's in trouble and they'll be more prone to help her.
Yeah. And that was actually taught in a self-defense class that I did 12 years ago, that you yell something like that because people want to be heroes and will run at that. So even as an adult, you want to yell that.
Gabby, how old are you?
Yes.
10.
10. And how long do you think you guys have had this rule in place?
3 years.
3 years? Okay, so
that's good.
that's great.
And then what if somebody rolls up and they're like, Gabby, your mom, she's at the hospital right now. I'm supposed to pick you up. What do you do? Fire.
I'll run and call her.
Yep.
Run and
You're
call
going to
her.
run. You're going to yell. Run and yell fire. We also have a Life 360 app. She can hit the SOS button on that, and that'll signal to myself and my fiance that she's in trouble. And I really do like that app.
Oh, you guys are doing it right, Mom. Well done.
You
This
are
is
all
great to
set
hear.
up.
I really appreciate you guys checking in. Hopefully everybody stays safe.
Thank you.
Yeah, congrats. You got the bingo this morning. Well done. I like that. Fire.
Gabby, back in my day, my mom didn't know where I was for about 15 hours every single day. All right, so you have that missing mom audio. This is a trend where if you're going to ask your kids under the age of 7 how they would describe you to police if you were to go missing, like, you have to have a thick skin. You never know what they're going to say.
So mommy goes missing. That means someone takes me, and the cops come to you and they're like, can you tell us what your mom looks like? What do you say?
I say that she has 2 rings, her eyes are green, and then her nose is pierced, and then she has a body like Humpty Dumpty.
Just savage.
The
Rowan
Humpty
is
Dumpty.
savage. I mean, if you think about it, it is a funny question, but like I said, you have to be ready for the answer.
Do this. Your mom goes missing, Kat. Describe her to cops.
What she wore last night to the track
You
meet?
have to describe her.
Okay. My mom has gone missing. She has on a cape.
Is she a magician?
Oh, what color cape? Yellow, canary yellow. She has on some linen gaucho pants. She has on some ivory Crocs. And there are tennis ball widgets or whatever they are sticking out because she likes tennis. And there's a banana one. And she has salt and pepper hair. And I could show them a picture of her haircut 20 years ago. It's the same haircut. And she probably has this face on. Like, I'm not liking what's going on right now.
I think this is an excellent description for a police sketch artist.
Thank you.
If we had to sketch this out and put this on telephone poles,
you have the visual.
they'd find her in 5 minutes.
Yes, they would. Nobody else is wearing a canary cape this time of year. They really aren't. And I'm not saying there's not birds like canary yellow.
Magicians.
She has. Do you know how many capes she has?
No.
A lot. She has a lot. And I think she just bought some the other day. She doesn't tell me anymore.
Where do you buy a cape?
She's got stores. She's got people that'll call her. She'll meet them in the alley.
Cape consultants?
Yes. They'll just like throw it in her backseat. She'll give them the money. She's gone. Like, She's got a look to her wardrobe for sure.
Do me a favor real quick. If you're a mom, describe yourself.
Yeah, well, it was busy. Had some work errands to run after work. And then Liam had his first track meet, and he got first in all of his...
Attaboy.
All of his runs. And
he's
then
the longest jumper?
He's, well, not long jump, his runs.
Oh, his runs,
yeah,
gotcha.
His races. So that was really fun to watch because last year, you know, he maybe like second, third place. His legs are so short. He's a short kid. We're short people. But then he does hurdles. He did 100 hurdles, got those. I'm like, just to watch his growth. I'm not with him at practice.
That's impressive for a short kid to be doing hurdles.
Yeah, and he just flew. And I was like, wow, who is this kid? So that was really fun to watch. Ended up hiring someone for G&G.
Oh,
so
yeah.
That was good. I'm not going to say her name, but she is just a kind soul. So we're excited to bring her on board and take care of Grandma and Grandpa. And then someone bought my table. So I said the other day, someone bought my table. And they did. And then they didn't.
It was during the show yesterday. She goes, "Damn it!" And I couldn't.
Like,
I couldn't stop belly laughing at this roller coaster you've been on to try and sell a damn table on Facebook Marketplace.
If you notice on Marketplace, it only gives you their first name, and like you don't get their last name, and you can't creep on someone's profile.
But didn't this person already Venmo you the money for the table?
Yes, so I Venmo'd it back. So she is going up to Duluth, does not have time for it, asked for the money back. I said, I just sent her the letter K, and then I sent it back. But now this guy hopped on, and he's like, I want it. I said, come get it Saturday. He said, okay, so we're going to see if that works. But I'm driving to track, and my mom calls. She goes, hey, are you mad at me? And I'm like, why? And she was like, because I thought I'd do what JJ wanted us to do and troll you. And she was one of the people that said, hey, is this still available? I go, I feel like you're a teacher. I feel like you have stuff to do during the day. What are you doing trolling your daughter, trying to sell something? You know how frustrated I am. So that sold.
Maybe.
And maybe we'll see on Saturday if he comes. I swear to God, it's just like so stupid. I'm about to put it down by the curb. It's crazy. And then I saw a really bad accident.
Oh.
I had to Google it this morning. I've never seen a helicopter land on the highway.
Oh, ever?
No. And so, like, they had blocked off that whole stretch, and you just drive by and you hope and pray that there, one, was no children in the car and no fatalities. Looked like it was when I Googled life-threatening. Hopefully he made it through it. But it was, wow. I've never seen an accident of that caliber before.
Yeah, if they're landing a helicopter on the highway, It was bad.
It was crazy. There were like 4 huge fire trucks, ambulance. There was a bulldozer to get this pile of metal out of the ditch. I don't even know what the scenario would have been. It was just one car. It wasn't multiple cars. And that stretch, you're really just starting to build up your speed. He would have been going like 35, 40 miles an hour at that point. So it was really...
Why do you assume it's a he?
Because I looked it up and it's a guy.
Oh, God.
So that's why. So, yeah, I mean, thoughts and prayers. Hopefully he is okay. But I've never seen a helicopter on the highway like that. That's crazy.
I want to welcome Mark to the show because I think this is a real 2026 problem if I'm seeing this right.
Yeah. So it happened last Sunday, right?
Yeah. You want to tell us what went down here, bud?
Okay. So I went to church, right? And then sometimes you different forms of payment. I decide to do a QR code because I don't have
we have that at our church too. There's like a lot of ways to pay.
I love it.
Yeah, and then so that's technology. I just want to do that, and then we'll come to the collection plate. It comes to me, and everybody's putting their envelopes, and I'm like, I already did it, so I just passed it on, and I got a weird look. I was like, oh, wow, you are rude.
Yeah, so he looked at you like, you cheapskate, you're not giving to God, you're just here for a freebie, when in all actuality, you paid already.
Yeah. And I was like, the nerve. God knows what I did.
Yeah, perfect. That's exactly what I was thinking. God knows.
That's happened to me before, where sometimes I'll bring a 20 in, sometimes I'll bring, $30 in for the envelope that is right in front of my chair. And then sometimes if we have enough time out in the lobby or if I'm getting coffee, I'll just scan it and send it that way. But I do feel like if you don't put something in the plate when they walk by, that I get that hot feeling.
It's a little weird. I've ushered at a lot of different churches as we've moved around, and I've never felt that way. I just kind of hand the plate to the first person, and then I just kind of move along. And I guess I really don't look to see who's putting it. I always thought that was rude. My dad taught me that when he was an usher in front of me.
You know what I would love to hear is what got you to leave a church? Like, what happened where you're like, I think I'm going to do a switch. I love where we're at right now. We jam out, we dance, the songs are awesome, the energy is there, the message always hits. But yeah, what caused you to find somewhere else to worship? Like what went down?
My dad left his church for my mom. You know what I mean?
Really? Okay.
My mom,
for love.
Yeah, I mean, my mom was, she was finishing up college, and she's like, you can either become Lutheran or we can just keep dating. And he wanted to propose, and so he's like, yeah, I'll make the switch.
Okay.
And I think if you're Catholic and then you become Lutheran, you realize how easy things really are.
Yeah.
We got a less kneeling, less confessing, less stuff like that. It's kind of like, I always called it like lazy Catholics if you're a Lutheran, because the amount of stuff that you've got to do in a Catholic church versus a Lutheran church,
yeah,
it's like half. But yeah, what made you leave?